that blog title, there is a comment. If you have these networks, you make here that comment here, and finally, when all is done, you can make that one so that you can print here. There you can find that print preview or print. You can print and you can set that, okay, which part I will take here, and then you will have that technical documentation as a paper, like we can say the paper or PDF version about that one, and you could send that on or need to save finally it should be saved to this project bank somewhere, that you have that all documentation in this cloud project bank. So you have some of you have sent it to me that link that you have that project bank done. Not all of you, but for example, this documentation, when it is finished, this system, and you have all is done, so you can get that technical documentation, and if you put that on your final thesis, that link, that okay, there it is, that you don't need to send or put any appendix for your that final report. You have that technical documentation, it is there. But this is also it could be find that if you practice and look, and each team will get that technical documentation from just print out here, and you can select whatever, and I think there is several different kind of system on that one, but you need to check that one, that how to do it, how to do that one, that technical documentation about that TIA-Portal programming. About the 3D modeling, I'm not sure that or what do you think? Is it necessary to tell that how to do that one? How have you done that one? I think what you have done, it is you have just made it, and I think it's the profession what you have learned to do that one. It's quite difficult to describe that what you made. I think the picture from that one or some kind of system, it might be very, very useful to show it. There was another team also, they asked project B, wait a minute, to log out here. They asked also that documentation, that what you need to return that final report. What is that final report? And like you have done, you show that diary. It's very good, because then you can get here, each of you, some kind of reflection about that project, how it went, and what did you learn on this project, and there should be the on that report. I'd like to read your every member reflection about that one. What have you learned, and how did you? So it's not so that project manager typed that report. It's the all team work, and you can put here that technical documentation as a link to your project bank. Well, that was another was when we discussed with that 18 students, this one. There was the one team also the technical problems, but what we solved that one. It was just something about between that TIA-Portal and the Factory IO. They haven't started yet to do that one, but there is a very good documentation. And is it so that each of you have already started, and you don't have any communication problem between Tiaportal and Factory IO? Or do you have any problems for that one?
Actually, after this week, when we continue for the POC with Tiaportal, maybe we might encounter some problem, but I think we can discuss and figure out how can we fix that.
Okay. I'm not sure that and start to use it here. Then it will work quicker than it will do on, so that you are doing that on your Z drive. This makes you some kind of delay if you try to save all the time from this VDI to Z drive. So that was the tip for the IT department, that work in that C data folder, and when you finish the work, copy your files to your Z drive or your OneDrive or somewhere that you have that edited version. You have that one. Or if you are using, some of you are using that GitHub or something like that one, so you have a different versions. You have several. These versions are saved. So that is also which might be work then fluently if you are working on that C data folder. But this folder, when you close this one, that one, it says that okay, after 30 minutes it will clean this one, and next time when you are coming here, all is disappeared. So that's why you should have saved that your work some safety place, not in here that virtual desktop. It will clear all these files what we have here. Okay, but it seems that every team has a quite well situation session, and also that 3D modeling is almost ready, and some of you have already done that Tiaportal part and are started to do that one, that program, and I think now when you have that 3D model is ready, that now you can concentrate to do that Tiaportal part, right? Okay, any questions now? So on next week, you should be ready to discuss that. I will ask you that how much money you have used, and to evaluation that how much money you are going to use on next Tuesday meeting, and then you need to show me also if you have done the 3D model, show your model, and also if you started to do that Tiaportal part, show what you have done on that one. These are what I wanna see, that where you are really going on. Now I have now the imagination that what you have done, and okay, I have seen some of you on a classroom, but not all of you. So I wanna so next week I wanna see that's some kind of review now that what you have done, and then maybe we can also make some kind of plans, the steps that, or you need to do the steps that what you are going to do on after that holiday. Okay, and one thing, so we have a limited time. I think it was about the 15 minutes. So prepare to that presentation so that it doesn't take too much time to show it what you have done. So prepare that one. I don't know how well this will work via, so that if I have here this virtual Zoom is open, I have a Diaportal open, I have a Factory.io open. So how well all these will work together. So prepare to that one as well, so that it doesn't take too much time to show what you have done. And I think that might be the on that final report. It might be very good if you have done that simulation. What you have done already, or some kind of screenshot video where you can show that how your system works, and save that to, for example, YouTube channel if you have a own channel for there, and then send that link. But that is that final report. But if you have a problem that you don't know how to do that one, we can also look that one to later on, that how to do this kind of. But I think the most of you have already done that kind of things that. But if you don't wanna publish anything to YouTube, I understand that one. But then you can make that screenshot video and then send, for example, link to your OneDrive, and then I can download that file to my computer, and I can watch that one. It might be the also the good way to do it. Okay. Do you have any questions now about that project?
So next week we will have a short presentation about our budget.
Yes, each team, and there is reserved. Wait a minute. There is to reserve the timetable. So I will open that. So here is, so that team B, we have a quarter past 2 and a 15-minute time. Team C, team D, D, A, F, I. So this is the timetable for, so 15 minutes each team. Or do you wanna, now the question is that do you wanna show for the other teams or only to me? I thought that it could be so that it is the first only to me, and then later on maybe we can do the presentation when all is ready to other teams as well. Or what do you think? Do you wanna show that all your results to each team, what you have done?
I think it will be better if we can show it as a final product.
Yeah, the final first. Okay, we are now almost middle of this project, so maybe it is better that we can discuss with that. I will discuss with each team that one. Okay. And there is the timetable is so that project review is on next Tuesday. No, sorry, is it a Wednesday? Tuesday. Wait a minute. What?
Next Tuesday.
Tuesday, yes. Oh, yeah. Yep, Tuesday, right. So, and there is the timetable for the teams. I have there for that 18. I have a 20 minutes time here, but with you, I have only this 15 minutes time. You have more teams here, that one. But okay, if you don't have any questions now, and now I have a quite good view about each team, what you have done, and for example that I can that team Johannes, I can see that system online what you have done, because I have a link to your this Excel sheet, so it's easy to follow that one. But this other if you have used the project MS project, it's not the cloud-based system, so it's quite difficult to see, and it's not sense that you send me your project files. It's not a day system, so this cloud-based system, it should be that handling the project, but unfortunately we don't have such of tools here that we could use. But I'm not sure that does it work any other companies that way. That is the cloud-based system. I think they will develop that kind of systems. One thing for you, there's another team. Do you have a need to change that timetable schedule here, or is it so that Team B will start and CDE FI? Is that fine for all of you?
Yeah.
We decided to here there was some needs to get that one. There is one guy who is working and on that team and what they have done. And one thing which is also on very, how to say, important to my side, this one that project that how many hours really you need to do the work for that one. So is that too easy, that task? Also that I need to know, because on the next year students are coming. So am I doing this these exercises or these tasks right way, or should I do it some other way? Okay. All right. So, how Tran, you sent the email to me that is it possible to make that okay that you can send that diary? Well, I think that diary it's not necessary on this time. This time to see that diary, because it's not it's very good that you have used that kind of tool, but I think it's not necessary on this point to see that what each has done. I trust the project manager that you will handle this one. And now this meeting was so that we just now look that and prepare to next week that you have all kind of information on that presentation for me, that preview, that you know what to do on that next week presentation. And maybe get some like I said, now you have a good understanding at how many % you have done, and you have a good view that what you need to do. But also, I'd like to see that if you evaluated that, okay, your salary is for example, €12 per hour, how much money you have already used. Because always, if you look at link that what I sent, is it here? Which one? Wait a minute. Oh no. I've already lost it. I think this one. So there is I sent that link to you. Oh, and there is thing, and one say that nothing is going on to get done without money. So that is the real world that you should have that. When you have evaluated that how much it costs. Now like I said, we are practicing that one, but it might be very good if you have now the idea that how much money you have spent, and now you can also evaluate then, okay, if I have already used that money, so that means that when this is ready, it will cost me, and I need money for that one. and this is the I think the real world, that money is what will set that what you can do, and the salaries are the most, how to say, the expenses on the of these projects. The human work costs a lot. Of course, if we are doing the paper machine, so of course that also this equipment's cost. But finally, if you look at whole system, that the human salary payments are, it costs the most of these values, what are the, how to say, costs what you have on that project. Right. But okay, there is some kind of on that link, or you can find something what that project manager need to do. It doesn't mean that you have to do all of this, but now you have the idea that what the project manager should handle. And on my view now, I'd like to know that you know where that project is going on, and so on. Right. Well, do you have any questions? Well, if you don't have any questions, so I left you, and you can start discuss with your teams and continue work.
Thank you.
Okay. See you later.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.